Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got another Mountain Culture beer. I haven't done one for a while. So it's a West Coast IPA at 7.2%. It's called SITTER. It's got the magic mushies on the can. Pretty cool can artwork. So yeah, this one has Columbus and Citra. And Columbus is one of my favourite hops, especially in West Coast. So looking forward to this one. I've got my proper headwear and proper glassware. So yeah, just knocked off afternoon shift. Felt like a beer or two. Only thing is, I don't have any smashes in the fridge. I've only got like review beers, so it's real annoying. I need some like VBs or something. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, let's pour in the glass. I'll just pour a halfie, or yeah, 2/3 or whatever. So yeah, straw in colour. It's very clean and clear. You can see my face through it. I'd say probably medium body, and carbonation's pretty light. It's about a one finger head. Yeah, let's go for a whiff. I'll see what Buddy's got to say. Magic mushrooms, lever. Yeah, it's amazing the changes throughout the years. Cheers, Rob. Good to see you, brother. Just about to do my beloved Westie. So yeah, very clean and clear. Let's go a whiff. And it's, yeah, got the almighty Columbus in it, which I'm a huge fan of. So you're getting like a bready, grainy backbone. It's piney, it's resinous, a little bit grassy. As far as fruit goes, getting some pithy grapefruit. I reckon there's a little bit of apricot there too. Maybe some like orange or mandarin. Sort of a balance of sweet and pithy. But yeah, the pine really shines through, which is good. Love a good piney Westie. And yeah, it's got that like sweet bready quality, and then you can tell it's got a bit of bitterness there, but we'll see how it goes on the palate. And yeah, it's a single IPA, this one. Smells good. I'm going in, boys. Cheers. I've been having apple juice in the mornings, and it looks like that. Certainly doesn't taste like it. So yeah, it's real piney, resinous. It's sort of like that sharp, dry pine, like spruce tip. The bitterness is definitely there. It's not huge, but yeah, enough to know that it's a good Westie. Cheers, Disco. Good to see you, brother. I like that sweet bready backbone. A lot of Westies I really enjoy. They're more of that caramel toffee note, but some of the bready ones I've had recently have really hit. Yeah, you're getting grapefruit, but it's not real prominent. And I like that grainy sort of You're getting a little bit of like a prickly carbonation. Yeah, like bready, sweet bread, slightly grainy. Drinks very easy. You'd probably think it's about the ABV it is, maybe a little less. But yeah, pithy grapefruit. There might even be a touch of tropical fruit. Maybe maybe some passion fruit or something like that. Very light though. But yeah, definitely like it's quite the crusher to be honest. I mean, I've poured what nearly 2/3 of a glass there, and I've already smashed it. Yeah, I thought this one would be right down your alley, Disco. Hashtag apple juice. Yeah, it looks exactly. I mean, not much there, but looks exactly like the apple juice I've been having in the mornings with my peanut butter toast or Vegemite. Vegemite for all you non-Australians. Yeah, I've found like with a lot of the Westies I've been a huge fan of with some of the hyped Aussie breweries lately. They seem to be leaning more towards that bready, biscuity, sort of grainy backbone. Some of the caramel malts are sort of less dominant now. Um, I mean, there's a place for both. I enjoy both of them. But when I think sort of old school Westie, and I sort of compare them, I'll sort of like think of like something like Optimum and how big sweet caramel and that it is. Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, yeah, when you first get into craft beer, you're always seeking like I don't know stuff that's like adjunct heavy or like as far as IPAs go, you want juicy and that, and then yeah, you as your journey goes on, you just want simple but effective beers, like more of the classic styles. Oh, cool. I wonder if it's Range. See, Range is one of my favourite breweries here, mate, and they're based in Brisbane, and they've got a whole range of disco beers. And the original one, I think, was a pale ale, and I think that's just called disco. And then they have like double disco, like yeah, different variations of it. Be good if it's a range one because it's a good beer. Yeah, I'm just ducking out for some apple juice. Cheers, kettleheads. Yeah. See, like I absolutely love stouts that had like heaps of sweet adjuncts and that maybe 5 to 10 years ago. And now it's like I don't despise them. If they're done well, I'm still a massive fan. But I think there's a lot of shit out there in the market. So it's the same with like New England IPAs. Like if they're done well, I still really appreciate them. But there's a lot of shit ones out there. The market's just too heavily saturated. And like, yeah, I hate one of the things, one of my main pet hates is these days how there's these big conglomerate companies bringing out craft beers and they're not even craft. And that like they'll advertise them as craft and they'll get like a special section in the supermarket and that. And you can tell that it's like probably owned by the supermarket themselves or some huge company, but they'll advertise it as like new craft, and then you get it. just to give it a try, and it's fucking shit ass. Oh, okay. Yep, cool. Yeah, if I can ever sort of figure out a way, like even if I hear if the range guys go over, like because they have done collabs with some of the big UK guys like Beak, Cloudwater, who else have they done? Daya. There might be like one or two more. Yeah, if they like went back, they actually were at the Beak Festival pouring beers. So, like, if I ever hear of something like that come up again, I'll have to let you know because no doubt Disco would be one of the beers they'd have there, I reckon. Cheers, Paul, brother. Good to see you. Hope that hop garden is going well. It's so cool, dude. How you got all the different variants growing, and I mean, it sucks that a few of them have died on you just because of those little bug things, but yeah, it seems like most of them are going pretty well. And you've picked some good hops too, or you've got a lot of the classic C hops. Have to brew yourself some Westies, son. Yeah, Track was another one. Range and Track have actually collabed a few times. They did one of those gold top beers. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, cool. And you would have had fun at the beer tuber thing. It looked good. I've seen a couple of videos and talked to a few of the people there. It's good to see you and Joe up there, and yeah, yeah, definitely. I'd have to agree because I've tried some of the top range Northern Monk, and then I've had some of the basic stuff, and it's like chalk and cheese. It is the same a little bit here. We do have some breweries that do stuff for supermarkets, and yeah, it's just trash compared to like their limited releases or their early day stuff. Yeah, yeah. As I said to like Shane and maybe Rod, I'm always jealous of like you guys in the US or UK or even the when he's combined sort of thing. Just being able to hang out with each other in person, like it must be so rad. Like I'm down here, fucking in Australia. I just feel like I'm by myself, like the lone wolf. Yeah, I just can't wait to meet some of the people in the community. It'd be fucking awesome. I really just need to save the pennies and do a big trip. I think, like, yeah, it's one of those things. Is just certain things in life, like you're sort of waiting to happen, or yeah, work things out and then go from there. It will happen. It's just yeah, gonna have to wait a bit. But yeah, I better score this beer. I have still got a fair bit in the can, but I want to save it for a photo. Um, and yeah, just sort of enjoy it off camera. Yeah, so sick as can artwork, sort of bright colours, little trippy mushrooms, and cool name too to go with it. Um, I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5. I'm pretty impressed, especially too because it's only like a 7.2 single Westie. I just think it's like yeah, packs a punch with flavour. I just like how it's piney and resinous. A lot of Westies you get these days lack that. This one's got it like in abundance. Um, yeah, and like that malt, like that bready, sweet bready malt backbone's quite nice. Yeah, like only thing I could say just to improve it a little, I would have just wanted a little more bitterness. That's about it. But yeah, very, very nice. And yeah, like as I've said, mountain culture, like obviously one of my favourite breweries, always banging on about how good they are. I've always rated their Westies and said like particular styles they're really good at, and they have a crack at a lot of styles. Like they're even like quite dominant now with lagers and stuff. But yeah, I always thought they were at the top of the pedestal in Australia with West Coast as well as hazies. But I feel like Fox Friday now have sort of yeah taken number one. So yeah, be interesting to see how it all plays out. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks everyone for chiming in. Yeah, bloody oath. Yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in, and yeah, I don't know what I've got tomorrow. I've got one thing that's worth waiting for though. We have a we've got a hyped barrel aged imperial stout by Boat Rocker out of Melbourne, and it's an annual release, and it's that popular. It's got its own day. It's called Ramjet, so they call it Ramjet Day. Obviously, you can go to the brewery and have all the variants and like they match it with food and they've got spirits there and everything. And it's a real good day. But I can never make it to the brewery because it's just in a shit location from where I live. And it quite often it's yeah, like I pretty much need accommodation and to travel like 4 hours to get there. So it's like pain in the bum. But they quite often release a pack, or you can buy them in singles or whatever and get them sent out to you sort of for nothing. So I've got this year's release and I've got a heap of variants plus a heap of other beers from them. So I'm thinking I might do like a Ramjet week and sort of dedicate it to that beer. And I'll do a different variant of Ramjet every day. And then like they've got some old style English beers, so I might do like a side by side of them, and yeah, it'll be a pretty cool week, just something different. Yeah, so look out for that. That's probably going to be starting this weekend, maybe the end of this week. It depends when I get them. Apparently, though, the actual day is this Saturday. So yeah, I want to try and have it on that day. It'd be cool, and then have the others around that. So yeah, cheers, boys. Yeah, that'd be sick. It's good to see you and your lady out and about, dude, and like looks like you're really happy. It's cool. Yeah, just one of those things though, like because a lot of it might be beer related, and she's just not into. And yeah, you gotta throw other things in there to keep her. I don't know, like keep it exciting for her. Do stuff she wants to do when you're over there. But yeah, I'm out of here. Cheers, peeps, and yeah, we'll probably see us tomorrow for whatever review. Maybe a fruit sour, fruit sour or a Westie, I reckon. So, cheers, peeps.